Okay. Alrighty. We should be live now. So, all right. I'm just going to wait for some people to come in. They probably have not got the notification unless they have already. I did set it up on Discord as well for those who have Discord. So, if they want to come and join my stream, chill, relax, etc., they're more than welcome to. So, I'm just going to wait. Hello, Drusy. Welcome. Be sure to leave a like if you haven't. It's Dad's Day. Yep, it's Father's Day. Hey there, Lil Ray. How are you doing? Well, Lee Ray, but that reminds me, I need to text my dad. There we go. I just texted my dad. Hey, Lion Queen, happy Father's Day. Same to you, Blaze the Firewolf. Hey, Street King Racer Champion. Well, it reminds me of 2020, 2000, and 2003, the good years. Sure does. Hello there, Tommy, not now. How are you doing? Happy Father's Day. Thanks, BC Network. Same to you. Just wanted to say hi and really enjoyed the stuff you make. Oh, that's awesome, King Shark. I'm really glad you enjoy the stuff I make. You could feel free to browse my channel because, there's a lot of stuff you can find. So be sure to leave a like on this stream if you haven't done so yet. I'm doing pretty good, Nick Cooper. How about you? Hope you're doing good. So, since most of the people have already gotten out of school, some of them are getting out of school this week or something, which is awesome. Hey Queen, I finally graduated from high school. Awesome, Solnalinic. Solnalinic, I think that's how you pronounce it. So awesome that you got out of school. I got out of school a long time ago. Hello there, Danish Kumar. How are you doing? So, I guess the next time I stream, I'll stream on a weekday and not on a weekend. Once because everyone's going to get off school soon for the summer. So that's going to be a bonus. Yep, my dad responded when I wished him happy Father's Day. I'm going to have to make sure my brother does. I have a nephew on the way. Oh, congratulations, BC Network. That's awesome. That's awesome. Got out of school a few weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, some people get out of school sometime earlier. Most of you guys who've got out of school, this month, some of you guys got out in May. Which I mean, I don't really know I don't really know, the school board when it comes to the US cuz I live in Canada. Howdy guys. Hello Colton, how are you doing? Yeah, that means I'll be able to get a high school diploma. Ooh, that's awesome. I got a high school diploma too. Not the one that Dustin Nunn has. Hey guys, I watched the Mario movie. Oh, nice, Gregory Smith. I'm going to have to watch the Mario movie sometime. I have not watched it yet. I live in the US. Yeah, most of my fans that I've been, you know, known for a while, most of you guys are from the States, but I do have some people from other countries. Like some of them are from the UK, Australia, some are from Canada, where I'm at, which I do know some of them that comment on this, channel. Hey guys, I'm thinking of doing a cover of Peaches from the Mario movie, dressed as Bowser. Oh, that'd be cool, Predator. Same here. I really want to watch the movie so bad. I actually want to see it, so I'm hoping maybe one day I can watch it. It's a pretty good film, I heard. Hello, Coraline Fangirl. How are you doing? Hey, Bailey Maloney. I'm doing pretty good. So, 2023 so far for me has been doing hell of a lot better than last year. I can guarantee there has been no drama. There has been nobody harassing me. There has been no BS or whatever. So I'm thank the Lord that this year has been a hell of a lot better than last year. So 2023 has been good for me. That's awesome, Bailey. And I'm so glad this year has been doing hell of a lot better than last year. I'm sure we can all agree. Mine's been good. I've been metal detecting almost every day. Oh, lucky you, Blaze the Firewolf. If I ever had a metal detector, I definitely would take it to the beach and try to get some money. Happy Father's Day. Thanks, same to you, Coraline. Mid for me. It's understandable, Odd Ferret Studios. I know not everyone's, year is going to be perfect or whatever. Say, guys, I had the most weirdest and scariest, what? Thanks, same to you, Gregory Smith. I'm good. Also, my grandma's in the hospital right now due to her having biopsy for brain cancer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nick Cooper. Nightmare. Oh, yeah. Nightmares do happen every now and then, guys. So, all right. Here's something what I'm going to be doing next month and August. If I get the time, I'll see if I can stream more often. And when I do, I'll try and stream during the week. Like it'll be on a weekday because everybody's going to be off of school for the summer. So it'll be just on a random day of a week. So it's been good. My brother told me that his wife was pregnant again. Can't wait for the new addition to the family. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Please accept to not find good stuff while metal detecting. And please be super patient when you go on this hobby. Yep. For Father's Day, I'm going to prepare steaks that will impress Gordon Ramsay. Ooh, nice. I remember watching Gordon Ramsay. It's raw. I'm planning to conclude my Sonic Heroes Adventure story and Champ Annie Whammo's miniseries this year. Ooh, that's awesome, Bailey. I cannot wait to read the Sonic Heroes Adventure Part 4. It's going to be good. I make the Father's Day card for my dad. I think I remember a SpongeBob episode where Patrick we meet his parents. I can't remember what episode was from, but I remember that. Wish my father was still here. He passed when I was a kid. I'm sorry to hear that, BC Network. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. So, I actually want to tell a really crazy story that happened to me in high school. And before I get to that, I'm just going to check my phone for a second because I'm just talking with my dad right now. Let's see. Good question. 1990 movie Night Shift based on Stephen King novel. Oh, I think I remember that one, Blaze the Firewolf. I do plan to try and do that. My dad's at work right now. Well, I'll give you some time to get stuff ready for Father's Day, Odd Ferret Studios. If I get called a donut for my steaks, I'm going to record a video of me destroying my Xbox game. Okay, let me just answer this. And I also think I mentioned this. I found free DC cartoons on Netflix. Oh, that's cool, Nick Cooper. That's really cool. Hello, Queen of Lions. Hello there, Stario Sprite. How are you doing? If you could remove any adult animated shows, what would it be? Rather South Park or Family Guy? Probably Family Guy because, well, up to like season 8, that's when it stopped being original. No offense. Some of the newer episodes are okay, but still. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that 2023 isn't doing good for you, Reaper of the Night. Well, I'm sure it'll get better eventually. Hey, Terry the Hedgehog Warner, welcome. Netflix is now a restaurant? I did not even know that. I don't have a gift for Daddy. Well, I'm sure you'll find something, Caillou. Speaking of which, there was this one student in my high school that was the most annoying one I've ever met. Have any of you guys who've been in high school ever had an annoying student in the school, whatever it be in elementary school, middle school, or even high school? Oh, that's awesome, CJB Studios. I'm glad 2023 is going good for you. Now I can see that there are some immature people. Yeah, sadly, there's people like that. Reaper of the Night. I'm doing pretty good. That's good, Stario Bright. Oh, Sprite. All my classmates are annoying. Well, not all of my classmates were annoying. I had some pretty cool people. You know, I've met some people that have been my friends for like years. And I'm still friends with them, but I haven't really chat with them in a long time. I got to watch the old Pokemon anime before 2023, before 2013. Ooh, nice. Hey there, Caitlin the White Werewolf. Same to you. So, I'm going to say right now, there is this one student in my school. She was like older than me. She was like from like, I had to put up with her for 3 years. She was the most annoying student. And if you guys are wondering, it's not anyone from this community or anyone from any community that I know. If you guys are wondering. So, I'm not interested in the Pokemon nowadays. That's understandable, Terry the Hedgehog. Not everyone is. Is this stream going to stay up? Yes, it is, CJB Studios. In high school, there was a kid that looked like Caillou as well, and even act like him. Okay, sounds good to me, Reaper of the Night. I'll be sure to check that out after the stream. So, hello, Vince. What's up? Noggin Moose, a moose dancing in the school bathroom. Okay. Oh, that's awesome, Bailey. That's awesome, Cream. I'm sure Victor would like that. I actually narrated the story already on Blaze the Firewolf. I just gotta make it into a video and upload it. I don't know when it'll be, but I'll get it out as soon as I can. Mr. Krabs is going to join Drew Pickles. Oh, he's going to be gay in the Barney Bunch. An annoying person I dealt with was this girl, was my friend in 5th grade that get mad at me for legit doing anything. I've had people that were like that. Today is Paul McCartney's 81st birthday. Oh, happy birthday to him. So, this one student that I used to have like a issue with that I had to put up for 3 years. Thank God she graduated, June of 2015, because during my last few years of high school, I didn't have to deal with her crying. I mean, Sarah, this was the person's name. And if you guys are wondering, this Sarah person is from my high school, from the time I went there. I had to put up with her since September of 2012 to all the way to June of 2015. So this Sarah person that I had to put up with for 3 years, honestly, if I'm going to be honest about it, she was pretty much like DW Reed 2.0. I mean, mixture between Caillou and DW Reed. No joke. There's a Sarah in my profile pic. I mean, every Sarah that I've seen and every Sarah I have met, most of them are pretty chill. But this one Sarah that I had to put up with for 3 years in school, she was the worst I've ever had to deal with. Oh, what a coincidence, Predator. Hello, number one Mike fan. That's awesome. But bad personal things happening, yeah. I understand how you feel. Hope you'll be okay. Is it back that we never got any character development from DW in the Arthur show? Obviously that's kind of mixed because I haven't watched Arthur in like a really long time, so there's definitely that. Can you make baby crying impression? I could try, but I'm not really the best. I'll be revisiting the old Indiana Jones films. Ooh, nice. The only nitpick. Oh, I understand, CGB Studios. I understand. The most annoying person I ever had to deal with was this boy named Devin. Oh, yeah. So, getting back to this Sarah person, that she pretty much was like DW 2.0 mixture with Caillou that I had to deal with for 3 years. Now, I gave her the nickname Sarah the Crier or Sarah DW Reed because, she pretty much just acted like DW Reed. So I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not going to say her last name because I don't want to give out any information. But if you guys are curious about what her real name is, you guys could DM me, whatever you have me, whatever be on Discord or whatever. I could tell you more information from there. Some of the stuff about her that I want to say in here, but I'm not going to say it. So I hope you understand. I get DW is supposed to be annoying, but there is a difference between annoying characters and annoying audience. Exactly, Bailey. Exactly my point. You do explain facts there. Hey, Gotcha Tales, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Sarah the Crier, lol. Yep, that was the name I gave her, and I've been used to it in high school. I think DW was voiced by a boy at one point. I will have to double check. BC Network. So, I've experienced electrical blackout in 6th grade. Oh, geez. Well, Danish Kumar, I've experienced a school blackout when I was in, I guess, grade 1 or kindergarten. And it wasn't that bad. It was just during a thunderstorm, though. So it was during the springtime. So I'm at Disney's Animal Kingdom Resort. Then I'm heading to. Oh, you're at Disney World, Gotcha Tales? You're so lucky. You're so lucky. Man, I want to go to Disney World now. All right. So, with this Sarah the Crier, your person that I had to deal with for 3 years, she honestly was pretty much like DW Reed 2.0 combined with Caillou, but she was more of a DW Reed, in my opinion. And she was like mentally R. And I'm not saying the actual word when I say mentally R because I don't want to offend anybody here. But if you guys know what the R word stands for, you probably should know what it is. I mean, yeah. I've been trying to improve my writing and trying to write better creepypastas, but more like Lost Episode creepypastas than Lost Episode creepypastas. Well, if you keep experimenting with stuff, Stario Sprite, you'll eventually get better at it. I could definitely guarantee. But yeah, this Sarah person that I had to deal with, I mean, she honestly, yeah, that's exactly what I mean, BT Network. That's the word I mean. She was so mentally R that she honestly had a mind of a 4-year-old. And I mean, like, she was like in her 20s on her final year. She was like in her early 20s. And she acted like she was a freaking 4-year-old. I mean, why is she acting like that way in a grown woman's body? That's what I want to know, really. It's actually kind of funny since Arthur and Caillou both aired on PBS. Yeah, it does. Would you guys consider someone, say, a girl or a boy relationship despite the lies they say, or would you consider him or her your friend? If I don't make sense, I'll try to explain best I can. Well, not really sure. No way for the R word. Yeah, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to offend anybody here. It's not that anyone's going to get offended, but I don't want to upset anybody. And it's no offense to anyone that is, to be honest. Reaper, it can be very well if you have a lot of time and the patience to dig and fill the holes. Oh, yeah. So, this Sarah the Crier, used to cry over the dumbest little things that were not a big deal. I mean, it's pretty stupid if you ask me. Like, I remember one time when she was playing with scissors and the teachers tell her, not to play with scissors. She's like, ah, she's like crying over it. I'm like, are you seriously like over that? Like, that's just a dumb excuse ever, to be honest. Over playing with scissors, that was like the dumbest thing I've ever heard people complain about. Like, all the teachers were doing was just trying to tell her, she can't play with scissors, like that, because scissors are dangerous. It's bad enough that people are playing with knives. So basically, this Sarah the Crier person is a woman child. Yeah, pretty much that's how to pronounce our Odd Ferret Studios. And if you're wondering, she does not have Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. Because if she did, I definitely would link it. I need to start. Oh yeah, sunburns. They're no fun. Wallace and Gromit's a pretty good show, as well as Animaniacs, Bailey. Ooh, wow, that's one crazy nightmare, Colton. I appreciate you and Lisset cheering me up last week. Well, I appreciate you being around as a friend, CJB Studios. So, this Sarah the Crier, honestly, whenever she doesn't get her way, she bursts into tears. And I mean, she basically cries like a baby. She even sounds like a baby, too, when she cries. And I mean, God, her crying sounded like really annoying. I mean, I've heard people cry before, but Sarah the Crier's was pretty much the most annoying student when it comes to crying. Anyways, I wish I could have stayed, but I have to go. I need to get ready since my grandma is here from Mexico, cooking one of her best foods, fried fish. All right, Reaper of the Night, thank you for joining. Hope you had a good day where you are, and take care. So, this Sarah the Crier person happened to be the most annoying person I have ever met. Like, she was the most annoying person I have ever met in my life at school. I mean, when I came in to school on grade 9 year, oh my God. She set me off one of the days. I think it was during the second semester when she was crying so loud, it hurt my ears to the point where I had a breakdown because I legit was really mad and frustrated with her crying and I had to put up with so long. I'm like, I was literally telling her to shut the F up. And I literally, was having a breakdown. I had a breakdown on one of those days because her crying was so loud, she was annoying me, and it was getting to my breaking point. So that's why I was like, you know what? I can't hold back my anger anymore with this bitch. That's literally what I was like. And this is not just me that everyone had issues with her at school, but many people that I've talked to had issues with her. Most of them, one of them that I've known for over a decade, since 2012, he had to deal with her for a lot longer than I did. So I honestly feel bad for him. And I honestly feel bad for everyone else that had to put up with her because she was like the most annoying woman in this school that I went to. Honestly, I don't like it when people cry. It's so annoying. Well, I know if someone is crying for a reason, I guess that's understandable. But if it's like crying just because you don't get your way and you act like a fucking child, that's another reason I would have to say that when that's annoying. There are times where we have to deal with annoying people. Yeah, unfortunately there is. Unfortunately we have to deal with that, Bailey. But hey, I mean, with Sarah the Crier, on the other hand, she was like a woman child and she was in the learning center. And I wonder why she's not in life skills. Like, she should have been in life skills, like people like her should have been in life skills a long time ago. And I'm surprised that she even was in life skills. So, yeah, wasn't in life skills. She was in the learning center, to which I wish she was in life skills because it would have been made more sense. What did you think of that picture of Jeanette standing next to a box of wet wipes on the desk? I think it was pretty neat. It was pretty nice and nice to see her there. I've had to deal with Devin since second grade. Oh, yikes. I'm sorry to hear about that, Odd Ferret Studios. Did you hear about Canadian wildfires? Yeah, I have heard about those. I keep in track of what's going on, Danish Kumar. You said the F word on live stream. Well, I've cursed all the time, Coraline fans, so it's not really a bother to me. So I still I curse every now and then, but I at least don't I at least have a reason why I curse, but I don't curse all the time, but I do curse sometimes. So anyways, getting back on topic with Sarah the Crier. She was always, she always pretty much talks like she was like freaking 5 years old. And honestly, her voice was so cringe. It was the most cringiest voice I have ever seen and ever heard. Because in my school, she should have been talking like she was in her acting her age. Why is she talking like she was a freaking child? Like it makes me wonder. Is she that it seems like she has a mind of a 4-year old at that point. So I don't even know if she's changed or not. But but before I get to that, I honestly have a feeling she wasn't ever gonna change even when she get out of school. Because she always cries when she doesn't get her way. She always weighs she always just makes it like it's a big deal when it literally isn't. Like, I mean, she should have honestly grow the frick up, because honestly, she should have grown up and stop acting like she was a kid, because honestly, it's definitely one thing I honestly don't understand when it comes to Sarah the Crier. She honestly was the most annoying student I have ever had to put up with at school for so many years. I curse sometimes, but not on my channel. It's understandable, Bailey. I can understand that, Lion Queen. Speaking of school, I was on my own job making sure no student was doing drugs or any other dangerous stuff. Yeah, drugs, unfortunately, people do take, and it happens in life. So, when Sarah the Crier actually didn't get her way, or someone tells her no, that she can't have this or can't do that, she cries every time that happens, and she blames her autism for it. Like, whenever I complain to the teachers about it, the teachers are saying, oh, she does it when she's sad. I mean, that's not an excuse for her to cry over the smallest things. That's no excuse. And the teachers are passing it off saying it's her autism when it's not a freaking excuse. Like, look, if there is a reason why she's crying, that's different. But when it's like this every day, it's not a freaking excuse. And here's the thing, I don't hate people with autism, okay? I do not hate people with autism. But Sarah the Crier, I have no idea if she's autistic or not, but I have a feeling she might be. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, she is, from what I do remember, Odd Ferret Studios. But when it came to Sarah the Crier, I mean, she can't blame her disability for why she cries every day just because she doesn't get her way. That's not an excuse. Like, the teachers are passing it off as an excuse. And I'm like, teachers, get a freaking hold of yourself. This is not an excuse. And I legitimately said that to them. And I know I'm raising my voice, but this is not a vent or anything, but I'm just being brutally honest about this. Okay? I'm talking loud, but you know what? I'm used to it because I talk loud all the time. I have autism, but I don't use that as an excuse. That's like how I blame myself for being impatient due to my autism. I understand that. I have autism, but I don't cry every single day over the littlest things. Exactly. Like, I mean, if there's just an issue, I'm like, well, even though I may complain maybe about something not going my way, I'll be like, well, shit. That's how I handle it. Like, well, shit. That's what I would be saying. Not like, wah, like, not like that, honestly. That's honestly really immature of Sarah the Crier to do that, to be honest. I have autism as well. Honestly, it's not okay to utilize autism as an excuse. Exactly, Bailey Maloney. Hey there. Hey there, Kazee Pinkwolf. How are you doing? I have autism too. At least you guys know and handle and know how to behave yourselves better online. You guys, for those who have autism, you guys are very well matured for your age. I mean, some of you are still working on it, which is understandable because it takes time for some people to work on it. I just found out very recently that I have autism by my doctor. Oh, that's awesome, Kazee Pink Wolf. That's awesome. I'm autistic myself. The individual, I'm not going to say their name, from the documentary I've been watching has used their autism as an excuse to get away with everything. Oh, man, Bailey. Unfortunately, there's people that do that. At least I was honest when I thought my autism was an excuse. Exactly, CJB Studios. At least you're being honest about it. So, getting back with the whole Sarah the Crier situation. I mean, she always, goes on the computer whenever it's computer time. And when she's like on her computer, she's like, she watches stuff with My Little Pony. And back then, I wasn't really a brony back in the day. So I kind of criticized her for it, saying, I like the old My Little Pony, but not the newer one. But I like Friendship is Magic now because, well, I started liking it ever since watching Daughter of Discord, audio drama, as well as Bride of Discord back in 2015, like late 2015, like after Sarah the Crier graduated. So, I got into My Little Pony back then, but at that time. But when I started high school, I wasn't really a crazy fan of the new My Little Pony. And, I'm going to say Sarah the Crier honestly gets away with some stuff that the teachers didn't even notice. And most of the teachers got visibly frustrated with her. Like, whenever she cries, they're saying, "Do I have to call your mom?" And she's like, "No." And then they're like, "Well, then stop." And then she continues to do it. I'm just like, she should have been freaking suspended or something already. Like, geez. She was like one of the worst students I've ever had to deal with. Yeah, it is definitely really weird, to be honest. BC Network. I actually did see it, CJB Studios. I did see it. I used to throw tantrums a lot when I was younger. Yeah, exactly. I was never a My Little Pony fan, at least not a fan of Friendship is Magic. Well, it's understandable. I know not everyone's into that. It's understandable. And whenever Sarah the Crier watching the stream wept, I doubt she knows about this channel. She doesn't even know who I am, so yeah. Do you still play Minecraft? Sometimes, but not really. I just been busy. What time is it for you? It's around 12:30. Spectron. What were you talking about? I was just talking about this one student that I had to put up with for 3 years. Drew C. I'm more of a Western type fan. It's understandable. Colton. Yeah, the old SpongeBob was better, to be honest. I like the old SpongeBob better. Anyway, getting back to Sarah the Crier, she honestly really annoyed the shit out of a lot of teachers. Like, a lot of teachers were tired and they were sick of having to deal with her antics. Like, she was like in her freaking 20s and she should have been acting like her age. When in reality, she isn't. Sarah the Crier? Yep. That was a student that I used to know from, well, high school a long time ago. And honestly, she was honestly the worst student I ever had to put up with. Another thing too that Sarah the Crier cries about is when she takes people's things and people say, "Sarah, give me that stuff back." she cries about it because she took it from somebody without asking them. I'm like, she does this every time whenever she takes things without asking somebody. Somebody else gets upset. Like, I remember one time, Sarah actually was trying to take my pizza slice, and I'm like, bitch, give it back. I called her a bitch. I'm not afraid to admit it, guys. I called her a bitch. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think that's what I called her. I can't remember, but if it was a bitch, I wouldn't be surprised. But I haven't seen her in so many years. But I also haven't been this. Can't remember much from school. But yeah, I want the computer. That's exactly what she was saying, Coraline. To be honest, thank you, CJB Studios. Happy Father's Day to you too. Yeah, like, not really necessarily stealing things on Ferret Studios, but like taking somebody's stuff without asking, crying over it, it's just dumb. It's just dumb of her to cry over it. Like, I mean, I remember saying, why the hell are you crying over it? It's not a big deal. That's why I literally said that to her. And she blames her autism for it. I'm like, wow, what an excuse of a bitch she is. There is a bunch of annoying kids in high school I've seen. It always sucks seeing those kids. And like you said, some of them are bitches. No shit. I don't blame you for having to put up with them at Kazee Pink Wolf. Unfortunately, we're going to be seeing those students. That's an immature woman. Yep, exactly. Exactly my point, Drewsy. I'm just pretty much just criticizing her from high school on this stream. I'm just basically criticizing her behavior. So I'm not afraid to admit I'm criticizing her. All right. Oh, thank you, Bailey Maloney. Happy Father's Day to you, too. Sid the Crier. I took the bus because of my autism. Honestly, I remember a few times whenever she was watching My Little Pony, she cries when she laughs too loud. Like, when she ever laughs at a scene and she's laughing too loud, teachers have to tell her to quiet down or get off a certain video that she's laughing at. She cries about it. I'm like, seriously? Like, wow. I mean, that was the most immature person I have ever met. Happy Father's Day, y'all. Oh, thank you, Stario Sprite. Thank you. Same to you. But yeah, Sarah the Crier honestly was the most immature student I have ever had to put up with in school. I used to cry over Fane's crashing when I was a kid. If I saw a crash, I'd say, no, ho, ho, ho. It took me 10 years to overcome that problem. I was 17 and I saw a truck crash. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see, Drewsy. My Father's Day is going pretty well, Spectron. I just texted my dad, Happy Father's Day. From here, I thought one of the students that was shouting at the school bus was bad enough. I'm not going to say his or her name. It's understandable, Bailey Maloney. You're too sorry. Oh my gosh. If Drew, here's the thing. If Sarah the Crier were to say this, that's actually something. Why the hell would you blame your autism for shit like this? Seriously, I'm autistic and I don't even do that. Exactly, Kazee. Like, why would Sarah the Crier blame her autism just because she's crying over the smallest things? I mean, what the actual hell? I mean, who blames their autism for it? Well, besides Sarah the Crier. I'm even in my 20s. I don't blame my autism if I'm crying. I don't blame that. Sarah the Crier, if you had to tell her to be quiet, wah! Yeah, that's pretty much like her in the nutshell at Ferret Studios. And people kept telling Sarah the Crier to stop crying or don't cry. She cries anyway. Like, wow. What a joke, to be honest. Like, what a joke. Me, be quiet, Sarah! Honestly, Sarah the Crier was one of the worst students I've ever had to put up with in high school. Now, if you're wondering where she is now, I don't know where she is, or what she's doing in her life right now. She's almost in her 30s, and even though I'm in my 20s, I'm still more smarter and I'm more mature about stuff much better than Sarah the Crier is. We could just say that. I thought Taken was a pretty good movie. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll have to consider that. I may not be autistic, but I think blaming your problems on your autism is dumb. Exactly, BC Network. I completely agree with you right there. I'm autistic, and people like me are creative people. We can be mature or at least act mature. I have autism, but I don't utilize it as an excuse when we do something wrong, whenever we're on the spectrum or not. Exactly, Bailey. I completely agree with you on that. I've also been planning on writing some more creepypasta stories. Nice, Stario Sprite. I cannot wait to see them. So I'll be sure to read them when I can. Anyways, getting back to Sarah the Crier. She honestly was a partner for one of my friends. She was a partner for one of my friends during a project or something. And honestly, she was trying to make the best of it, even though she didn't want to be partners with Sarah the Crier. But I'm like, well, thank God I'm not not partners with Sarah the Crier. Because honestly, if I was, I'd be honestly complaining. The teacher says, switch partners. I don't want to be partners with Sarah the Crier. Or say, please switch partners before I snap. That's literally what I would have been doing if she was my partner. So thank God I didn't have Sarah the Crier as a partner. I'd even try to be nice to her at least once and try to give her the benefit of the doubt. I try to be nice and help her, but after a while, she just pushed me away. I'm like, wow, so much for helping, I went to watch Caillou for fun. Well, no doubt she probably watches Caillou. It's cowardly and it's stupid. Exactly, Drusy. Exactly what I'm saying. So far, I've written Dork Diaries. Speaking of that, Stario Sprite, I actually wrote that. So I actually read it. So that sounds pretty good. Stario Sprite, you're writing a Google Docs too. I did have Devin as a partner a few times, and oh my goodness, he's so annoying. Well, I wonder if Devin and Sarah are together. Well, I want to play video games. Yeah, Family Guy is overrated, but at least some of their episodes are all right. The older episodes were the best, though. Exactly. I tried to help Sarah the crier at one point get on a horse game that I thought she'd enjoy because she saw me playing it on it, and the next day she forgot her password to log in. I'm like, are you kidding me? I made her go through the steps and I helped her with it. And then she says she forgets how to do it. I'm like, I'm not helping her again because she's just going to keep on doing this cycle. I mean, that's how much of a dumb mind she has. And her mind is legitimately a 4-year-old. I'm not joking. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sarah watched Caillou either. Devin is more of a bully than a crybaby. Well, I guess I want to know what Sarah the Crier would do if she was ever encountered Devin. Gotta go hop in the shower. Talk to you later. All right, BC Network. Thank you for joining, and I'll talk to you later. Sarah Crier be like, I don't want steak and potatoes. Give me McDonald's now. Honestly, Stario Sprite, that's what she's been wanting. Every time she wants to have McDonald's at the end of the week, she has to go for a week without crying or having meltdowns, and she says, oh, I want McDonald's. I'm like, girl, you have to earn your rewards. You can't expect to get them just because you're crying. That doesn't work like that. This is probably the loudest of my voice you've ever guys have to see me or hear me, but I don't care. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I don't care in a way, but I don't care how loud I get. But I'm in my room and I'm not anywhere where anybody's gonna hear me because my window is closed at my bedroom, so nobody has to hear me ranting and screaming. If Sarah in my profile pic isn't a crybaby, she's actually a nice person. Yeah, that Sarah, I could definitely say that Sarah is cool. Odd Ferret Studios. And if you guys are wondering, I'm not going to post a face of what this Sarah the Crier person looks like because I don't want to leak her face in public. on this, but if anyone wants to know what she looks like, if they have me on Discord or whatever, then I'll talk to them on there privately. I have a kid named Ethan Torcha for last year also watching VeggieTales and Weird for a teen and adult. Well, anybody can watch kids shows even if they're a teen or adult. I still watch kids shows even though I'm an adult, so there's no problem with that. People are just so judgmental when it comes to teens and adults watching kids shows. It's just a lot of people are just so judgmental nowadays. When utilizing a pop culture reference, there has to be a joke or jokes around it. Yep, that's true. All right. Getting back, I still watch kids shows as a teenager. There's no problem with that, to be honest. There's no problem with that. Kill Bill Volume 1 turns 20 years old. Ooh. I haven't watched Kill Bill in a long time. But Kill Bill was actually a pretty good movie. I haven't watched it in a while. I'm a teen and I still watch some preschool shows. There's nothing wrong with that, actually, Stario Sprite. Hey there, Belle. What's up? Oh, nothing much, Cherry Connor. I'm just basically talking about this one student I used to cry a lot in school when I was there. Hello, Joshua Garcia. I still kind of watch kids shows. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with teens and adults watching it. Exactly. People need to stop being judgmental about what they watch as teens or adults. Like, people need to stop judging about it. I'm being honest. Like, whenever I see a show that I used to watch as a kid, like Bake Up the Couch, I'm like, wow, I used to watch that. That honestly was me. Yeah, I used to watch kids shows when I was a teen and 20-something years old. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. SpongeBob is going to work at Burger King. Well, I wonder how that goes on. She has a Mary Jane shoes and wear pigtail. So, anyway, getting back to the Sarah the Crier. Honestly, she has done some stuff that legitimately pissed a lot of people off. I'm not the only one she's pissed off. She's pissed off a bunch of my friends that I've known in high school for a while. And honestly, I mean, one of them actually had a mental breakdown because she actually I guess she went on his laptop without asking him or without him around when he was going to the bathroom. And when he got back, he legitimately had a mental breakdown. So I honestly don't blame him for it. Dragon Tales and Clifford are so far the kid shows I love to revisit. I'm in my 20s. I still watch those shows. Same. It's honestly something. Real Monsters. I remember that, Jerry. I remember Real Monsters Are Scared. Real Monsters. That's a pretty good show. I'm almost 18 years old, but I still watch kid shows for nostalgia. Yeah. That's exactly what I do when it comes to me watching kid shows. I still enjoy them. Yep, Dragon Tales is another great one, Bailey Maloney. So when it came to Sarah the Crier, and she did some stuff to piss people off, I mean, I don't know if she still acts like this. I don't know if she's still, acting like a woman child. Even it's been like almost 10 years since I had to put up with her. I don't even know if she's changed. It kind of makes me wonder if she's changed and act mature, or if she's still acting the way she's acting like a 4-year-old. I mean, I kind of wonder if she's changed or not. I really don't know if she's changed or not. I would like to think she did change, but at the same time, I highly doubt she's ever changed and ever matured, on my honest opinion. She's almost in her 30s right now. I'll bet Sarah is a big brat. Yep, he sure was a big brat. She was. I just imagine the funniest scenario. What if SpongeBob worked at Taco Bell? Oh, wow. Well, SpongeBob would probably make taco go patties. I did watch Dragon Ball Z. It's a pretty good show, Joshua Garcia. Yep, that's pretty much Sarah the Crier in a nutshell. Oh, if it was Barney Butch Drew Pickles on Ferret Studios, he definitely would definitely smack her with his meat stick as well as the Barney Bunch and probably throw her in the Wiggles box, and the Wiggles would probably teach her a lesson. Well, since she's female, they probably beat the crap out of her, no doubt, because we all know Barney Bunch drew pickles. No, I'm not in my mid-30s, Razor. I'm actually almost 25. I'm just talking about a student that is in their, is dad in her 30s. That bully Victoria, if you're asking about her, Cherry Connor, she's still a bully, and she's never changing, so I have not spoken to her in, like, almost 10 years. So, yeah, she's pretty much effed off and left me alone. No, Sarah the Crier, I don't want to be your friend because you're so annoying. That's literally what everyone says. Speaking of Drew Pickles, I had a dream where Drew Pickles went to Canada and Korea. I'm sure somebody might do a Drew Pickles video on that. Sarah the Crier in Rodeo Clown being chased by a bull. I don't like it. Get me out of here. Wham! She wouldn't last a day on YouTube, to be honest. If Sarah the Crier ever had a YouTube channel, her videos would probably be, her crying all the time over dumb things. It honestly would have been a shit show for me to watch. Those are pretty good choices, Bailey. My favorite PBS Kids show would have to be Arthur is one of them. Arthur is one of them, and Curious George. Those two were my favorites. Hey, stop talking about me. Wah. Well, too bad, Sarah the Crier. That's what I would say, but thank God Sarah the Crier does not know about this channel. Because I didn't even start being a creepypasta narrator before then. Like, I wasn't into creepypastas back then. This is going to sound silly, but have you ever used wet wipes at school? Probably just to wash my hands on field trips in that CJB Studios. That's pretty much all I used them for. I bet you won't even handle the hate on the internet, lol. What? No doubt, to be honest. I mean, look at me. I have some people that hate my guts, but I don't personally care. Oh, I did not even know that, Cherry Connor. When did you get into creepypastas? To answer that, Joshua Garcia, I started getting into them, I think, in March of 2017. So I got into them back in 2017 through Andal. I started watching Andal, and then I started watching some other narrators as the year went on. So, yeah, I started watching creepypastas in 2017. Those were great times. Honestly, back to Sarah the Crier, before I, keep going off of the topic, but Sarah the Crier, honestly, I remember, I think this was when I was in grade 10. I can't remember what date this was, but Sarah was on a X-rated website. I'm not joking. She was literally on an X-rated website. I'm not saying the name or anything, but it's just, when I saw the X-rated site she was on, she was playing an X-rated game. I can't remember what it was, honestly. I can't remember. But if you know, guys, what I mean by X-rated site, you guys should know what I mean by now. It's NSFW related. Cornhub? I think so. That was one of them. Not gonna lie, but I discovered creepypastas at a young age. Like, they terrify me nowadays. Now I really like them. Same here. Some people like me for being everywhere, while some people hate for me for being every furry comment section. And you know what? I don't give a crap of what those people think of me. Exactly, Akazi Pink Wolf. I don't care what people say about me. If they don't like me, that's fine. They could just block me and move on. That's pretty much all they can do. What the F? Holy crap. I'm staying away from NSFW sites. Nope, no thank you. Well, smart choice, Sonic. I mean, I can't remember what X-rated game Sarah the Crier was playing at the time, I think it was a Teen Titans one. I can't remember, to be honest. I mean, honestly, I was not really traumatized, but I was like 15 at the time. I was like, what the actual hell did I just see? Can I just get some bleach so I could just erase what I just freaking saw? That was just how bad it was with Sarah the Crier. And you know what's the worst part? She never got in trouble for it when that happened. She never got in trouble. I'm surprised that no teacher had caught her for it. Yep, those were good times, Billy Maloney. That was good times. Well, I know some people don't like it, to be honest. Patrick teasing Sarah the Crier. Patrick definitely would do more than that, to be honest. Oh, well, schools nowadays are getting worse. Exactly, to be honest. How the hell did she even get access to the website? Exactly! I mean, schools have those X-rated sites blocked for a reason. I'm surprised that she bypassed that. I don't even know what her deal was, but for a woman child, I'm surprised that she was able to get access to that site. I mean, I'm really surprised, to be honest. I want my mommy. Yeah, she does that. Can you read the Monsters Are Real creepypasta? I actually did that, I think, a few years ago. Cherry Connor, it's on my channel, but I might consider doing that for my backup. Actually, I'm considering on that, unless they have a personal device. It was on a school computer. She was, to be honest, Razor. I'm surprised that she had not been caught for it. I would have reported her to the principal if I had a phone or something. I would have recorded it for evidence. I literally would have recorded it for evidence if I had my phone. But honestly, if Bill Jensen saw it, he'd be like, ah, stop looking at X-rated sites. That is not Christian friendly. That is a sin, and you're going to hell. I can imagine that's what Bill Jensen would say if he ever saw Sarah the Crier looking at that. Honestly, it would have been funny because, well, Bill Jensen, guys, Bill Jensen's a funny guy. Exactly, on Ferret Studios. Exactly. You definitely spoke facts there. Because you know what? And I think a few times she actually was watching X-rated videos the next day. And I'm surprised that she had not been caught for it during that time. I am surprised that she had not been caught. I'm going to go get ready to celebrate Father's Day with my family. Great seeing you again, guys. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Catch you on the flip side. All right, Bailey Maloney, thank you for joining the stream. Happy Father's Day to you, too. I'm going to have to consider doing that, Blaze the Firewolf. It seems like a good movie. In 6th grade, this girl had autism, was watching a adult film, and all I saw was a person back with a lot of cursing. I found it was a really weird how no one caught her watching that. I wonder that too. What the fuck? Did teachers even look at their history? Well, the school board actually did, I think, when things started to get a little suspicious with Sarah the Crier. And this is going to be coming up. So, when she was looking at an X-rated website, honestly, when Sarah the Crier was looking at a, X-rated site and she was watching it. I think it was a furry one or something. I can't remember. But one time, a teacher went up to her and asked her to please get off of that site because that site was not appropriate. She does. But guess what? She went back to, doing the opposite. Watching that site. She went back to watching it. And that's when Sarah the Crier did. She was watching that. Yeah, she was. Kazee Pink Wolf. I can't remember what the video was called, and because I saw brief clips of it, but I was trying not to look at the X-rated stuff because I was a kid. Like, I was 15 at the time. I'm just glad Sarah the Crier was not a minor on those sites because that would have been worse. It would have been worse if she was a minor. That would have been worse if she was a minor. So, but in my school, some people were playing games on the computer. The teachers actually caught them. I've seen someone play Doom on the computer at school, and Teachers didn't really care. Doom's a popular game. It's been around for ages, to be honest. Oh, yeah. And speaking of Sarah the Crier with that smell, Sarah the Crier always wore the same clothes every day to school. I mean, like, makes me wonder, does she have any other clothes to change? Could she at least just wash the clothes that she was wearing every single day? But, like, look at me. I may be wearing the same shirt or pants a few days. I might be wearing the same shirt twice, but at least I wash it. And when I might be wearing the same pants a few times a week, but I would at least sit there and wash them. Sarah the Crier, I don't even know if her parents are aware of her behavior or not. She probably didn't acknowledge what they were saying or didn't care. And I would like to go with the latter option. So, but anyways, getting back to the whole X-rated stuff that Sarah the Crier was watching. When she was watching it, it was honestly one of the most dumbest things she ever did. And honestly, what's really something is that eventually the school found out that she was looking at X-rated stuff because the school board took a look at her history through the IP address from the school computers, because that's how they track of what students are on and stuff. The school board eventually called the school and said, hey, this student's like looking at this stuff. And it was Sarah the Crier. And she had been caught for looking at X-rated stuff by the teachers. Eventually, they caught her in the act after a while of sneaking that in. And Sarah the Crier got suspended. From what I do remember, she got suspended. I'm like, that's what she gets for going on sites she's not supposed to. Like, I never went on an X-rated site at school, and I never planned to do that. And, honestly, I'm surprised some people managed to get away with it. But Sarah the Crier, on the other hand, that was a whole different story. I could definitely say that. Yeah, I don't understand why Sarah the Crier was watching that Blaze the Firewolf. Who even wears the same shirt every day? Ew. Exactly, I could see Pink Wolf. I mean, I might wear the same shirt for, 2 or 3 days, but at least I would put my clothes in the washer and wash them. Sarah, on the other hand, wears the same clothes every day, and honestly, her clothes was smelling like shit. No joke. Oh, Drew Pickles would probably die by the smell of her clothes. Exactly. To be honest, exactly. Honestly, he would make it more sweller, to be honest. So, honestly, she was like one of the worst stuff. Wouldn't X-rated sites be restricted in a high school? Exactly. They would, because the school board has internet blockers that block people from going on X-rated sites. But I'm surprised Sarah the Crier was able to bypass that. So, I want to watch the Halloween movie. Well, she's probably scared of it. Like, no joke. Honestly, Sarah the Crier deserved to get suspended because she was going on X-rated sites, and that was not good of her to do that. So there's that. So, I think you should make a creepypasta about her. I don't know about that, CJB Studios. Well, maybe someday, but I don't think so. Not all of them block on a site basis. Exactly. So they would block the most common ones, PH, XV, etc. Exactly. One day, one of my classmates were watching a horror movie in class, and they didn't get caught for it. Oh, I mean, that's something. When it came to Sarah the Crier, honestly, I do remember that. Yep, that's pretty much her brain in the nutshell, Stereo Sprite. I mean, when the fact that Sarah the Crier was like actually, got suspended, she never went on X-rated sites like that again. I mean, honestly, right now, it's so funny how I'm talking about her, even though she's from high school. I mean, I was close to throwing a chair at her or something, because I was legitimately at my breaking point at most days when her crying was annoying me to the extent. So, I mean, I didn't actually throw a chair at her, but I came close to it because I was really mad at that point. Do you always bring some wet wipes with you wherever you go? If I can, I do. CJB Studios. I did take a few looks at the movie, but it was bloody for me. Well, I've seen movies that were bloody and worse too, to be honest. I honestly do that in my own time. Exactly. Like, I mean, people who look at x-ray stuff should do it behind closed doors. That's exactly what people should do. But Sarah the Crier did the exact opposite, to be honest. And you want to know what's something that's worst? She actually drew an NSFW image of Sonic and Amy. And she did it at school. I'm not joking. She did it in computer art class, and teachers have been telling her that it was inappropriate and to get rid of it. She doesn't get rid of it. She keeps up drawing the NSFW stuff with Sonic and Amy. I mean, honestly, it was cringe, to be honest. So it was so cringe. I'm like, oh, God. Like, who the hell would draw that? I mean, with Sonic. Exactly, Odd Ferret Studios. I mean, at school. I am surprised that Sarah did not get suspended for that. She got suspended for, well, looking at X-rated, vids and stuff, but I'm surprised that she didn't get caught for drawing it. Yeah, some of the Sonic fans can be pretty toxic too, Razor. Oh, yeah. Drew Pickles would definitely smack her silly, knowing Drew Pickles. So, with Sarah the Crier, yeah. She honestly was like one of those worst students I have ever met at school. I mean, I'm just so glad that she is not around. But here's what Raven from Teen Titans would have to say if she ever saw her immature behavior. And I'm going to quote right here. And right here and right now. So, this is what she has to, this is what Raven has to say. Sarah the Crier is the most nuisance, annoying person in this tower. Just so glad I don't have to deal with her. Honestly, that's what Raven would say from Teen Titans. The Barney Bunch definitely hates females. Yep, they do. I mean, it's so funny how the Barney Bunch, go on adventures and be silly. It's so funny. Speaking of which, I made a Drew Pickles video, so if you guys want to go watch it after the stream, you're more than welcome to go watch it. It is a very funny video of Drew Pickles. I did play some Sonic games, but I wouldn't really call myself a Sonic fan. Oh, yeah. What type of wet wipes do you have or use? I can't really remember the brands, CJB Studios, but I use a certain brands that are safe for hands. So I think they were like one of those wet wipes that you use for, well, diapers and for diaper changing babies or something similar to those. Gentle up and up. Yep. Be right back. I'm making taco salad. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, with Sarah the Crier, on the other hand, I mean, wish more of the. Oh, yeah. I'm sure there is probably somewhere, Razor. You just got to keep looking. Why do you think that Sarah has been hating you? Let's see. That Lion Queen had been talking the cold hard truth about you. Why do you think that she has been hating you? It's because you cry over the smallest things, Sarah the Crier. Now you go and grow up or get the hell out of here. Yep. I could definitely say people would be saying that. Have you seen my SML edits? I've seen a few of them CJB Studios, and they're pretty good so far. Oh my gosh. I could definitely say right now, if Bill Jensen ever met Sarah the Crier, he definitely would would not last. He would not last her crying. He'd be like, "Shut up!" I remember Bill Jensen said that, "Shut up!" Yeah, I think in a stream a few times. It was so funny. It was so funny how Bill got saying that. I hate Sarah the Crier. She gave me a hard time crying. Well, I remember Neil Patrick Star. Hey there, Queen of Lions. Surprise! Hey there, Amani White. Welcome. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, dude. Happy Father's Day to you too, Luna. Yeah, we were just talking about Sarah the Crier, earlier, Amani White. So after the stream is over, you can always go back to the beginning and you'll hear more of the story. Because once I finish talking about Sarah the Crier, I'm not going to repeat the whole story. So there's that, because it would be another long ass video talking about it. But still, okay. Back with Sarah the Crier before I wrap this up. Honestly, 2023 for me has been doing better. I could definitely say I got to reconnect with some of my older friends from high school, which is awesome. But when it came to Sarah the Crier, on the other hand, thank God she doesn't have Facebook or anything, because I would have literally just blocked her, because honestly, she was the biggest crybaby ever at school. So I definitely have to say, when Sarah the Crier was crying, I mean, I thank God that she's was not at school on my last couple years at high school, because honestly, she was pissing off everybody else. She was making everyone feeling miserable, and I don't blame them, honestly. Sarah the Crier, more like Sarah the Crybaby. Yep. That's pretty much her in a nutshell at Odd Ferret Studios. Sarah the Crier, honestly, when she cries, it honestly makes me wonder why her parents haven't raised her right or get her therapy. Out of all my THX videos, which ones are your favorite? That's kind of a hard one, CJB Studios. I have not seen all of them yet, but I definitely have to say one of them is one of my favorites. I just don't know the title. Hang on 1 second. Apologies for that, guys. That was just my mom. Crybabies are like her bitch, or really are bitches. Exactly. Aztec the horse. Jeez, Sarah the Crier must be a really big brat. Sarah Whitney. Agree. Yep. Well, I'm glad I made it to your stream. At least you know I'm your number one supporter. And Sarah the Crier is a dirty gal. Yeah, she sure is a crier. I mean, she doesn't. She wears the same clothes every day, and it makes me wonder if she had diarrhea in her pants. It makes me wonder if she had that in her pants. Maybe that's why she smells bad in her clothes. Maybe I wouldn't doubt that, to be honest. But anyways, all with that jokes aside, that's pretty much all I have to really say about Sarah the Crier. But if I'm missing something, I'll bring it up the next time I stream. I'll bring it up if I'm missing anything. So there's that. So it's cool that the THX that she might these intros in the SSX Tricky free video game. It's more sad than you more think of it. She might have been really bad and financially. That could be one of the reasons, but at the same time, I'm not getting into her business or judging her home life, because it's not my business, really. Maybe she shits herself every day. Well, no doubt, to be honest. Ekazi Pink Wolf. I remember she did that one time in school. I can't remember, but oh my god, it smelled bad, the classroom. I nearly vomited. I would not want to deal with that, Sarah the Crier. Sarah the Crier get a cold, be like, well, I get gold from Santa, mommy. Yep. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about Sarah the Crier. If I come up with anything else, or if I do remember something else from her, I'll definitely let you guys know. But, anyways, moving on from Sarah the Crier. Here, now that I got that out of the way. She pooped herself out? Yeah. I mean, it was funny when Bill Jensen pooped himself by accident on stream. I mean, it was funny when that happened to Bill, but with Sarah the Crier, it honestly was just weird, to be honest, Amani White. So I'm gonna keep the stream going for at least 5 more minutes. So I'm gonna keep the stream going for 5 more minutes, see what everyone is up to and stuff. I made it to your stream at least. Yep. I'm glad you made it to the stream, Amani White. And Sarah the Crier is a big crybaby. Yep. I totally agree, to be honest. Drew Pickles goes to Japan. I think there might be a Drew Pickles video where he goes to Japan. I'm not too sure. Imagine if Nick Wilde from Zootopia joined the Barney Bunch. I can honestly see that happening. Knowing Barney Bunch Drew Pickles, he'd probably add any male to the Barney Bunch. Because, well, we know Drew Pickles. He's, well, a sick butt pirate. I know he's not going to come after me. And I imagine after she pooped herself, she got the whole classroom smelling like, yeah, unfortunately she did, to be honest, Amani White. But at the same time, you know, everyone was gagging. I use Lysol wipes sometimes. I use that when I'm wiping my counters and stuff. Let's see. Hello, James Goosebumps. Welcome. Maybe Deaf Wolf should be in the Barney Bunch. Oh, that'd be something. Drew Pickles could use his sickles for, well, you know what? I know Barney Bunch Drew Pickles would. I have a question. Why does the Barney Bunch not like women? Well, I guess they're saying because you know, women are gross and stuff. That's probably what why the Barney Bunch doesn't like women. But at the same time, I have to say that when it comes to the Barney Bunch not liking women, they avoid them like the plague. If you watch more of the Barney Bunch videos, you'll definitely get where I'm coming from. I'm going to take a shower. All right, Coraline fangirl. I'm going to be ending the stream in a couple minutes anyway, so it's me, Connor Crawford, by the way. Oh, okay. Now I know who it is. It's been a while since you last popped up. You guys ready to have some fun? Now let's get it started, dudes. 2023 is great. I only have a month until Pinkman 4 comes out. Nice. I have a question too, my queen. One of the magical events from Teletubbies, the magic house was deemed scary. Oh, I kind of remember that. That's been a long time since I've watched Teletubbies. I haven't watched that in like years. But yeah, my 2023 has been doing hell of a lot better than last year. I can definitely say that. Coop Burgerton joins the Barney Bunch. What did you think of my room tour? It's a pretty nice room, CJB Studios. Although I have not commented on it yet, but if I get the opportunity to, I'll be sure to do that. It's a pretty nice room you have there. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. The Magic House was one of the best scary magical events along with the Lion and the Bear. Agree. This is my restart YouTube channel as something that happened in December of 2022. I don't really like talking about it though. If it's personal, I understand, James Goosebumps. I can also see Judy Hopps joining the Betty Bunch. Well, maybe somebody might add her there. Barney Bunch has a super swell time at the Red Robins. Oh yeah, the Barney Bunch never amazes me to unleash their swellness. What I mean by that is they always make me laugh. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream in a couple of seconds. So do you guys have anything to say before I end the stream? Any questions, comments, or whatever before I go ahead and end the stream? All right, bye, Stario Spray. Thank you for joining. I'll be seeing you in the next stream or video, whatever. If you guys want to go check out my new Drew Pickles video after the stream, be sure you do so. In fact, the Teletubbies reboot, the magical events were dropped completely to avoid complaints from parents of any of them being scary or too frightening. I could start my own bunch. Your own bunch series would be really cool, Drew C. I recommend you do so. How was your morning, Lion? The morning was pretty good, actually. It was nice joining the stream. Yep. Happy Father's Day. Thanks. Same to you, Drew C. My 2023 was going pretty good. I actually just saw the Walt Disney Animation Studios building in Burbank, California. Oh, nice. I actually want to go see a studio, like whatever be Universal or whatever, in person. I definitely would go to a studio. Alrighty. My parents' anniversary is coming up pretty soon. Oh, nice. Happy anniversary to them. I know it's a bit early. Bye-bye, Belle. Have a wonderful day. I love you, sis. Oh, thank you, Cherry Connor. Same to you. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I've been streaming for about over an hour. So I will try and stream again maybe sometime in July. Might be during the week. No guarantees when, but I will do a stream hopefully soon. I also saw the building where Deke Entertainment used to be. Oh, did not know that. I could see Pink Wolf. So if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And to answer your question, Monty White, my favorite Teen Titans character is Raven. And as always, I'm going to say right now that if you guys want to go follow me on DeviantArt and Twitter, links to those will be in the About page section of this channel. Also, subscribe to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, so that way you guys can go check out my backup. Link to that will also be in the About page section. So, everyone, have a good Father's Day, and wherever you are, have a good day, morning, evening, night, wherever your time zone is. And I will say right now, I'm not sure when I'll stream again, but I will definitely try and find the time to stream sometime. So as always, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. And like always, see you all next time.